subscribe. Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
Get on. Let's get it on. Let's get it popping real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody come on up in here. Let's do this late night tap in the way we get it in. What's going on with y'all, man? How y'all living? Glad to have everybody tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to have you guys tuning in. What's going on with you? Man, hope you guys had a great weekend so far. And I hope the beginning of your week is going to start off fly. And also, I hope you guys were able to check out my Sunday broadcast, my YouTube broadcast from earlier on my YouTube channel. Very great discussion we had. And you all follow me on my Tariq Radio channel, ladies and gentlemen. But we're in here, we're in the building. Let me give a shout out to some of the regulars before we get things kicked off. Let me give a few shout outs to everybody, people piling in the room very quickly. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get the calls real quick because I want to see what's on your mind. I see Brother Maroc here in the building, Concerned in the building, Ani Asaru in the building, The Black Receipt, Michi God, Arian G, Breezy, let me see, Hip Hop Purist, Miss Virgo, Trey Day, The Tethernator. All right. So we're in here, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to have everybody in here. Let me get some calls from everybody in a second. So y'all raise your hand if you want to get in. A lot of stuff going on. Did y'all see this thing with Draya Michele? Draya Michele from the Love and Hip Hop shows, right? Is it basketball? One of them shows. Um, and Draya Michele is a beautiful sister, by the way. You know, bad body, cute face. She what, 39 years old. She done scooped up another baller. She's a baller caller. She catches ballers. So she got like a 22-year-old dude who she didn't. Did she have the baby by the guy already? She had a baby by this 22-year-old dude, fresh in the league. So they be preying on these niggas. Well, she got her 22-year-old and she's at the game with her 22-year-old son. So her son, the son and the stepdad the same age. Oh goodness. I love it. I love it. It's nice and ratchet. It's funny. So they at the game chilling. I'm not mad at it. If you got it, use it, damn it. And there's some people who feel a certain way about it. People are talking about double standards, saying if it were the other way around, the women would be tripping if, the dude daughter was kicking it with this 22-year-old stepmom or whatever. My thing is people are gonna get it how they live. If a dude got the paper to have a 22-year-old wife or baby mama or whatever, and he's gonna do it. And if a chick has the body and the looks to catch a 22-year-old baller, they're gonna do it. No matter how much you try to shame people, they're gonna do what they're capable of doing financially or physically in many cases, within the boundaries of the law. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about anything degenerate or illegal, but just in the boundaries of the law, people are going to get in where they fit in. It is. So some of these women, if they got it, they're going to be out here trying to get their groove back. And if they can catch young niggas, especially ballers, they'll do it. But sometimes when you get older, you better catch Charlie Earl working down there at the car lot. That's what you got to get. You can't get that baller if you're a certain age, but if you got the body to do so, you can do so. Not mad at you. If you can still get it in, get it in. I'm not mad at you. Yeah. But y'all, let's get some calls in here. Giovanni, what's up, Giovanni? Let me get Giovanni the Hispanic in here. Giovanni the Hispanic, what's up, man? Unmute your microphone, Giovanni. Giovanni, you want to unmute that mic? What's going on with you, brother? All right. Don't get on and then don't unmute your mic now. All right, let's get Violent Tape and have you unmute your microphone. All right, Violent. All right. Okay, let's try it this way because I don't want people to start with this getting in the queue by mistake, and then when we let you up, you don't say nothing. Raise your hand if you are ready, ladies and gentlemen, and don't hit the microphone button by mistake. Raise your hand if you're ready. Let me see if Breezy's ready. All right, Breezy, hop on, brother.
What's up?
What's up, Breezy? How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
All right, so what's on your mind, brother?
So you know what? I had popped to the stream. To foundational Black Americans, one of the most famous Black magicians is actually me, and I had found that out, and I was so shocked and surprised that, in terms of like popular magicians, in terms of Black magicians, the only one that you can find is in the United States of America, considering the historical fact that magic is um, created in Africa. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I just found it really strange how one of the more popular rise magicians of the century is an African American magician. When I had went to attempt it, but just wanted to go ahead and shout out to the foundational Black American family, and also shout out to your films, man. My dad put me on to a lot of your stuff, and I love it, man.
So you're out here in Vegas? Because I'm in Vegas right now for visiting for the week. So you're out here?
Yeah, I'm in Vegas. Yeah, I'm over. I'm over in Henderson. You probably might be on the Strip chilling, huh?
Yeah, I am. I am. So have you done magic shows out here?
You know what? I had $1 million contract and I turned it down because I started making more money online.
Okay. Well, that's what's
Yeah.
up, man. Hey, man, I want to see you blow up and do your thing, man. That's a powerful thing, and a lot of magicians were actually foundational Black American in the early 20th century, and a lot of them were going on tours with the circus and all of that. So we did have a lot of Black magicians over here in the late 1800s and early 1900s, um, who are very, very popular. The Black Receipt, hop on, brother. Let me get the Black Receipt in here. The Black Receipt, hop on in.
What's going on, my great brother Tariq?
My brother, how are you, sir?
Man, I'm doing all right. I'm blessed. I can't complain. Uh, man, I see the LBA can't stay out of everybody's mouth. It seems like that's the only reason people can make some content if it includes Black Americans or LBA.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. People are trying to clout chase. A lot of people are clout chasing, and a lot of people are just desperate for shine, and they see that FBA is hot in the algorithm, so people are trying to jump on it. Yeah.
you know what's funny? Today, you know what I'm saying? I guess white people decide they want to make some foundational white Americans, and they can't even decide who is white. It's so hilarious.
Oh,
Uh,
did they make a space or something?
yeah, they made a space, but it's just funny that they can't decide who is really white.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
they don't even like each other.
Exactly. Exactly. That's the thing with the dominant society. They gotta have us around so that they can be codified on who to dislike. They can all agree to dislike us. But when we ain't in the room, they start tearing each other apart. It just falls to hell when they're in the room with each other, because then they start picking and choosing who's white, who's white enough, where you're not really Anglo. They start playing that game. So that's why it's very important. And that's so important what you just said, why they need us around to channel all of the hatred so that they will not take that out on each other. They do not get along at all. You know? I wish I could have seen what they were talking about in those spaces, by the way. Did you go into space? What were they saying when you were in there?
Man, they talking all type of crazy shit. It's funny because it's like in your spaces, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these immigrants got something to say about our business, but when we put the facts in their face, and it correlate with our oral history. They so astonishing, and they got us where it's Jewish propaganda.
Oh Lord,
It,
yeah.
it's Jewish propaganda. The Jews made your history. It's so hilarious. And I just want to tell the family, hey, enjoy your 2025. Make sure when everything crash and burn, we are always here to pick up the pieces. So don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because we good,
Yeah.
regardless.
Yes, indeed. My brother, man, I appreciate you. Yeah, well, people, have y'all noticed, man, the fact that we delineate, the fact that we're just recognizing our unique lineage, it just makes people crash out. And look, we got the white supremacists low key crashing, the Hispanics, many of them crash because we're not doing the black and brown thing. And I did a broadcast about that earlier tonight. There were a lot of non FBA blacks who are crashing out because now we're not doing the one big global Negro thing. We're looking at our lineage and our ethnic group. I just saw a TikTok video of some UK black folks, and there's a lot of UK cats. Not all, because I'm real cool with a lot of UK people, brothers and sisters out there, very cool people. But I see a lot of these TikTokers. It was this UK man, this UK woman. They were talking about how mixed race black people in America are different, or they identify differently than mixed race black people in the UK. They were saying that a mixed race black person in America would say, "Well, I'm black and Mexican. I'm black and Asian. I'm black and Filipino," just like that. And they were saying that a person in Britain would say, "Well, I'm Nigerian and Scottish, or I'm Jamaican and Irish." And they were like, "Well, yes, a lot of the Black Americans, they don't know their nationality. They just don't know." There's a big thing with them doing that. Have y'all noticed that? There's a real big wave of some of these foreigners who keep getting on this thing where we don't know our nationality. Let me make this clear. No disrespect, but just our nationality is foundational Black American. That's our nationality. We're not immigrants. See, they want us to look at ourselves like immigrants. We're not immigrants. We are not immigrants. So over there in Britain, they can't claim Britain as a nationality. We can claim American as a nationality. Okay, we really got to drill this into people's heads. We got to drill this into people's heads. We are not immigrants. We are not immigrants. We are nationally American. This is our homeland. This is our foundation. There was no United States of America until foundational Black Americans built it. I'm gonna keep reiterating that. You didn't immigrate to the United States. There was no United States until you built it. That makes us different from immigrant groups. So we can't discuss ourselves the same way immigrants discuss themselves. And I have to let the immigrants and some of the foreigners know that. And y'all need to let them know that. Please let them know that. Because when they say, "Well, how come they don't know? We can say we're from Ghana. We can say we're Nigerian. We can say our nationality. How come they can't say they don't know what their nationality is?" No, no, no. Frame this thing in the correct way. Our American nationality predates theirs. Do y'all understand that, family? In many cases, our foundational Black American nationality predates Nigeria. There was no Nigeria before there were Black Americans. We were Black American before they were Nigerian. I want y'all to understand that. There was no Ghana as a nation state before us. That was created later when the white supremacists had the Berlin Conference and they started carving up Africa and creating many of these nation states, and then they remixed them over and over again. Please, please, please frame it in that reference so that they can stop running this game, man. I really wish they get me in a room with these people, dude. When I'm hearing these conversations, I'm like, man, Oh, I will shut this thing down so damn quick. Man, we can shut that stuff down real quick. We predate that stuff, man. Our lineage traced back way longer than some of those nation states that were just modern built. So just understand that. And that's not to denigrate anybody. That's not to denigrate nobody. This is not to say anybody's better or anybody's worse or nothing, but I don't like people trying to speak on our nationality and our lineage when we predate yours. We can trace our lineage back on paper here farther than you see. So we got to really know how to handle those conversations and stop letting people try to reframe our historic narrative for us. That's what I'm saying. It's all about respecting the lineage.
You wait, you wait. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You wait, you wait. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. You wait, you wait.